Big spider, like a very big spider just here on the wall. I am in Kep, Cambodia. This is Cambodia's little seaside town. You can call it the countryside or the village life of Cambodia. This is Mea Lea Resort, which is right at the epicenter where there's a crab market and there's amazing beach, like walking distance, just on the opposite side. Before I get there, let me show you this property, which is basically like living in a jungle, living in a forest, like the locals do, in a thatched roof bungalow. This one. This is Mea Lea Resort. We're going to the bungalow. So I think there are individual bungalows over here. That's what I saw when I booked. Two different ones, one thatched roof and some other roof. I think we did the thatched roof one. Individual bungalows, as you can see. Let's go. Okay, this one. इधर भी बैठने का. Okay. इधर मानना पड़ेगा.
Down behind
The spider. एकदम बड़ा था वो. एकदम बड़ा था. तो बड़ा था बहुत. ये था ना, दूसरा था. Okay. तो और निकलेंगे तो. Okay, thank you. अरे क्या नहीं आएगा, एक था तो. हाँ.
ये जगह जो वो आप कर रहे हो जगह आ जाए ना.
मेरा आ गया. अंडा आ गया था अभी. There's a frog. A small frog also came. So when we arrived in this, there was a big spider, like a very big spider just here on the wall. A big, itna bada, the big one. I've seen such a big spider for the first time in my life. It was just here. But luckily the person from the hotel was showing us the room, so he was there and he killed it. Okay, and now while I was just sitting and doing my applying my sunscreen, a tadpole, a small frog, was coming on this door. So I already saw something jumping outside, and there's a small, there's some area which is not covered. So there's some space below the door from where insects and small insects and reptiles can enter. So he was trying to enter from here. And there is an entire village, forest, wilderness area. So yeah. So we've already seen two species by now. And this is Mea Lea Resort. Because there's a space here, so and then at night a lot of other things can enter.
This one they should have made.
Ah,
At least till here they will make, no?
ah,
If they will not come.
वही तो.
Even gap is there, no? Down, below.
वही तो. There you can sit.
What is the use of sitting there? Isn't it?
You can only sit during the day and basically just keep looking around, so
And
nothing
I think
enters.
the walls are there, no? You can't see the other side.
Yeah.
That's nice, but must have be different.
This is the room. Now I'll give you the room tour and the property tour. And this is my bungalow number 9. And this is the entrance. When you enter, you see this amazing view wherein you can sit in front and have your tea coffee, but not too late. It can really be very inviting for all the insects over here. This is the bungalow entrance. Let's go inside and see how this is. I've already seen it. I'll show it to you. Yay! This. This is a big one. Quite spacious, but quite old, just like village style. And here you have a wooden drawer. You have kettles, tea, coffee, 2 water bottles, tissues, and then there is a window with wooden grills. And you can see outside where there is a spot, and there is a spider. There are too many spiders here. I have this wooden almirah, old style. And this. And there you have all the bath suits, laundry bag, slippers. Quite vintage. And then there's a small refrigerator. Here there is the bathroom, and then you have a small mirror, and there's this wooden log for the support, like this. There's an air conditioner. This one, safe, table, chair, and one more window. This one. Lamp, again wooden logs, lantern lights, and then one bed. This is quite comfy. This is the bathroom area, when this is this, you have this stone jacuzzi. ये वाला. And you have this window for some views. Then there is a wash basin, mirror, hair dryer, some toiletries, and of course your toilet, towels, and this area. Also very vintage. This looks dirty, but I think it's just the dirt has settled and they cannot really clean further than this. Or probably they haven't tried, I don't know. Otherwise everything else looks okay. I wouldn't call it very clean, but this is a countryside area, not very popular among tourists and also not very rich or affluent, so you cannot expect 5-star amenities over here, but everything is basic, but it is good, especially if you are staying only for 2 to 3 nights. And there's also breakfast in the morning from 7 to 10:30 a.m., which we'll see tomorrow. And there's a beach and crab market outside, just to 5-minute walking distance, which we'll go and see now. Okay, there, that's the room tour of Mea Lea Resort. Bye from Kep. Okay, so if you have never heard about Kep, then you would love to know that Kep is only 20 minutes by road from Kampot, which is another popular vintage tourist spot. A small town. Oh, something fell down. Not a big town, but a lot of tourists do come to Kampot from Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. And Kep is a little further away, further down the road from there. You'd hardly take 15-20 minutes by road. You can also take a bus, train. And this Kep basically has only a few major attractions. One of them is the Kep beach and the crab market, which is huge, and people do come here to taste a lot of crab delicacies and different types of crabs, which we are going to do now. Okay, and the sunset at the Kep beach is also very good. That's what I've heard. So that is also something we'll see. We did this for protection so that nothing enters. And now we are going to the crab market and to see what all is around this resort. Yeah, nothing can enter like this. Because this is in the middle of nowhere and there are a lot of insects and reptiles here. crab market देखेंगे. There's a lot of mold. So since this is a very damp area and there is a lot of rainfall that happens and it's a forest area, there's a lot of mold that develops very quickly, and since it's not very easy to maintain also, there's a lot of mold a lot of places. Flowers. So that is our bungalow there, and there are old bungalows. That's one. There are a lot of bungalows, all individual rooms or bungalows, you can say. And everywhere you'll find a sitting outside sitting like this. Bungalows on each side, you can see this side and this side, and ours was like this and then left. And there's a pool in front. Hmm? There's a net also. See? हमारे में तो शायद अलग से बोलना पड़ता होगा. वो देगा. I'll list the details of the property in the description in case you want to book. Yeah. And this is where the breakfast will be in the morning, 7 to 10:30. The beach views, riverside views right in front of the resort. At Mea Lea Resort.
Yes. Kep
Cap.
Cap में
Cap में.
Cap में है मेरी रिसोर्ट एरिया.
सामने बीच भी है. से चलो कुछ खाने जाते हैं. सुबह से कुछ खाने से
6 बजे से नहीं 5 बजे.
तो ये जो पूरा रोड है, यहाँ पूरा बीच साइड, रिवर साइड, सी साइड जो भी है वहाँ बैठ सकते हैं. और यूजुअली यहाँ पे मिडनाइट के पहले पहले वापस आना पड़ता है. द रीज़न इज़ द insects, reptiles and wild animals, because it's a forest area, it's a jungle area, and not a lot of transportation and not a lot of people will be outside after dark. So whatever you have to do, you have to do early before sunset. And basically people get up early in countryside areas.